We have a voicemail number, which is 2192 David P. Here's a really good, it really comes down to an issue of math. Take a listen to this question.
Hi, David. I was wondering if Trump loses the popular vote, let's say by a landslide or by like a large amount, is
Yeah.
it still possible for him to win the electoral vote and win the election? If you could explain that, thank you.
Yeah. So listen, there's two answers to this, right? If you imagine that all 50 state elections are completely independent of each other, right? That there is no, they are uncorrelated, then yeah, there are actually models which show that you can get only 27% of the popular vote and become president and win the electoral college. So that's never happened. That's an extreme example. I believe that the biggest popular vote loss where they still won the electoral college was 2016. Trump lost by more than 2 points to Hillary Clinton in the popular vote and still won because of three states where his total margin was about 75,000 votes. George W. Bush in 2000 lost the popular vote by a tiny bit and won the electoral college. So the mathematical answer is you could win the electoral college with only 27% of the popular vote. It's never happened. I imagine that if Trump loses the popular vote by more than three or more, he will lose the electoral college. Because remember, it was like 2.2 that he lost to Hillary by, and he just barely squeaked it out. If the margin in the popular vote is 3 or 3.5, the odds of Trump losing the popular vote by that much and still winning the electoral college would be, I don't want to put a number to it. A statistician could do it, but it's got to be one in a very, very big number. I would actually be interested to see data. What are the odds of winning electorally if you lose by 3? What are the odds of winning electorally if you lose by 4? And the reason why it's so unlikely is that elections are not uncorrelated, right? If Donald Trump loses Florida by a big margin, it is very unlikely that he's also not losing other important states by a sizable margin, which would make it extremely unlikely that you would have, like a 7-point loss in the popular vote and still somehow win electorally. Doesn't mean it's impossible. It's just never happened, and I don't expect it to. I believe that the sort of limit would probably be, spitballing here, 3 or 3.5. That if Trump loses popular by 3.5, he's going to lose electorally. If there is data on this, I haven't looked for it. I would love to see it. Like maybe we would find out that, if you lose by 2, you still have a 25% of winning the electoral college. If you lose by 3, it goes down to only 2%. And if you lose by 4, it's only like 1 in 1,000 or something like that. There's probably some curve which mathematicians have figured out. I would love to see it. Send it to me if you're aware of it. On the bonus show today, we will talk about a situation in which election night in November could really be election week or even election month. Some of you probably have an idea of how that could be. We're also going to talk about more statue-related drama. This is here in Boston that it's happening. And lastly, in the context of discussions about police protocol, we are going to talk about no-knock warrants. We've talked about no-knock warrants before, but I want to devote a little more time to it. So get a membership to get access to the bonus show at joinpakman.com. Quick, easy, and cheap. Remember that if you prefer a long-form audio podcast to YouTube clips, you can get our free podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, Pandora, Google Play Podcasts, wherever you like to listen to your podcasts. And number 3, tomorrow night, join the chess tournament, 8 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday, June 16th, davidpakman.com/chess to sign up. Free, open to everyone, and I hope to see you there.